ろそろオラとやろうぜ。
1対1にこだわってる場合じゃないだろう。
Here they are. The Year 7 LR gods are officially in game. Now, not a lot of people have really talked about these guys, unfortunately, just because of the fact that I think we have LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. But what I would say is that these guys are still very good. They're very similarly designed, and they are going to be able to demolish all hard game content. I mean, even like, you know, if we take a look at their leader skill, man, Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Movie Heroes, that's like a really good team. There's a ton of different options that you could even just run with them as a leader, which is really, really cool. But yeah, no, I mean, again, we're seeing him 15.9k defense right there. These are the equips and the build I have for them. 21 additional, 15 dodge, 12 dodge, I mean. The 5 crit, unfortunately, I would have given them another ability, but they are a tech character, so they're stuck with the 5 crits. Again, full level 10 links and everything like that. So we have them with HOUI. We're on a 200% leader skill here. They're starting off at a 395k defensive stat. They do want to get as many key spheres as possible, ideally 8. I think I'll go ahead and keep them because against this Bergamo does not really like debuff them or anything, so I'm not too worried. And Bergamo is quite tanky. I wonder if I should do this. I think I might get more key spheres overall by doing that. Yeah, so we can get 9 key spheres. Oh, dude, look at that. The battle animation is so good. So let's get them all this key right here. What are we looking at? 465k defense with all their links up, basically. The only one that we're missing is, I believe, the Warrior Gods links, which is a 15% attack link. I think that's the one thing with the gods compared to the Super Saiyan 4s right now, is they're not gonna get like all their attack links as consistently, you know, as the Super Saiyan 4 Goku can next to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, right? But yeah, again, pretty much you do want to go ahead and get 20 key with them is all you want to do. The first one, they're also at the 77% damage reduction rate, and they get the guaranteed additional super attack. They're guarding for 7 turns, and essentially right here we're going to be able to see they could do 5 super attacks, right? So they have 1 super just on their entry animation. We have a super attack when you're at 17 or more key, another super at 20 more key, plus the super effective at 20 more key. So all in all, you know, with all that plus the hidden potential, they can get 4 of these. Bare minimum 5 if you get lucky with the hidden potential, which I think we just got the hidden potential here. They are getting 50% attack and defense with every single super attack stack they get, which is also just really, really strong. Actually, no, this is the hidden potential one right there. Yeah, dude, I can't even keep count. Like, look at all these supers they're doing here and all the extra damage. It's just absolutely insane. They also do have, of course, the turn 4 transformation requirement, which is extremely easy to get off. Not difficult at all. So once the 7 turns pass, I think we'll pretty much just go ahead and transform these guys into the blues. But for the most part of this first event, we will just have them in the god form, which I think it'll be fine. We want to make sure that they will continue to stack up more and more. I want to get as many stacks as possible with these guys. Now, luckily, it seems like the other rotation is going to end up being this off rotation for now, which will allow me to get the gods in a much better spot. But we'll come back around when we actually get them on rotation. I do have Tech UI here. Tech UI's domain will give them insane damage. I just gotta be careful with Tech UI because, you know, you can get sniped very easily. Alright, so we are right here, and this is a situation where we actually are able to get the Warrior Gods link because of Blue Evolution Vegeta. So I think I want to, yeah, we'll bring this down here. Hopefully the orbs line up the way I want to. I can get 10 here, and that's probably what I'll do here. So we want to make sure we get them maxed out. So yeah, right here we're missing the super. Actually, Blue Evolution Vegeta does not have Warrior Gods, huh? So we're also missing the Super Saiyan Link. We're not getting support here, but that's okay. Not the biggest steal ever. We're already at 1.5 million defense, which, you know, lines up pretty consistently with what we saw from the Super Saiyan 4s. So, alright, HOUI, that's awesome, man. You know, you can get some dodges here from me. I would really appreciate it, man. Like, HOUI is kind of a silly guy here. So at this point with the intro gone, we do no longer have the 77% damage reduction or that one extra guaranteed super, but we're still able to get at least 4 stacks per turn, given that we get lucky with the hidden potential system. Getting max heat with this character does not seem like it's going to be hard either. They have the 2 key per type keys for obtain, which will definitely help out in a lot of these situations. As long as you dodge this, yeah, thank you. Maybe I should have kept the gods in slot 1, but it's fine. I actually forgot Evolution Vegeta does not have that, the Warrior Gods links, man. I mean, like, who is relevant right now with that specific link? I don't really think that there's a character that's, like, too good right now. I mean, you could run the Universe Tree Goku. Blue Falcon and Evolution, maybe? We definitely need, like, a new Super Saiyan Blue. Like a Blue Goku. Because it's been a while since our last one, man. The last standalone Super Saiyan Blue Goku, that was like a Dokkan Fest character. I mean, actually, no, we never had a Dokkan Fest Super Saiyan Blue Goku. We have the Resurrection F Blues, which they will easy it this year. Tech Vegeta Blue has it. God Goku has it, but like Super Saiyan Blue Goku, actually, really looking at it, he doesn't have a Dokkan Fest. Like we have Blue Cow Ken. So maybe in the future we'll get like an LR. Like we could get. I'm thinking like a Resurrection F celebration would make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, Ajo Blue Cow Ken Goku's EZA will Super EZA will also like kind of help out with that too. Definitely that will help out there. So we got Kale knocked out. Now we're at Kefla. This is definitely not a great situation to be in here. But I also didn't mean to do that. Okay. So I have to reset the app. And we'll just come back again. So right here we could get the gods to transform, but I don't really think that's a necessary thing. We'll probably grab all 6 of these with Kefla. I mean, what are they at now? So yeah, look at the defensive set now. We're at 2.27. We get this here because with Esther Gogeta, we're actually able to get all this extra key and the extra attack support. So yeah, we'll just keep stacking more and more and more. They're already at 22 mil. We could stack one more rotation basically. Then after this, we definitely have to get the transformation off. Just because it'll be turn 9 and they only guard for the first 7 turns, which is fine, right? These long events will allow them to stack up very easily until you actually will have the guard running out. And then once the gods are transformed, man, they look insane. So far, I mean, not really having issues with this, like with like getting them key or their passers built up or anything. We unfortunately did miss the hidden potential system super there. That does suck, but it's not like, you know, the end of the world. All right, we'll keep seeing what these guys do. I'll probably push Tech UI off next rotation so we can get his domain up, is what I'm thinking will happen. Hopefully there's a lot of tech orbs in the field here and we don't get locked in a bad way, which we kind of just did get locked in a bad way. I mean, this is fine though. We do have Tech UI coming around, so do I just fuse into Gogeta here with the Slot 1 Gogeta? I think I do. I think that's what I'll do. And let's actually aim to finish the fight. Yeah. I think this works out the best. So let's get this guy out here. And let's aim to actually finish things off. We are full healed here. We'll use this. I'm not going to transform the gods just yet. We're gonna keep things as they are. Or actually, maybe I should transform the gods now. They're at 12 stacks. Yeah, this is about even with This is pretty even with what we saw. Yeah. I think, because I want to see, like, how many stacks they look like comparatively with the other, I might put these guys slot 1 as well. Yeah, and just have the dodge there. I think that might be what I do. Well, I want to get the God Links, though. Yeah, I kind of have to do that. I want to do that. So, we'll not use the active skill with this guy. That should be fine. I'll just grab this here. Obviously, you're invincible, so you're not going to be in any danger. Let's go ahead and get the transformation scene here with the LR gods.
行くぞベジータ
クソったれが
これがスーパーサイヤ人ゴッドを超えたパワーだ
かかってこい遊んでやる
So these guys on their first turn, when they're transforms, they do have guaranteed crit and then a guaranteed additional super attack, which they are going to be getting here. I do want to transform them though, because they do massively raise attack and defense for 4 turns, right? I think that's going to be something I want to show off both their turns, their first turn and their second turn. Now, just like the Super Saiyan 4s, they have 77% damage reduction for 1 turn, which, you know, look at all that. Yeah, we can get 7 key spheres here. The rainbow orbs that we get will matter because they get extra dodge. So they have a 30% chance to dodge. Then with every rainbow key sphere obtained, they get an extra 10%. So right here, we're at guard, 70% chance to dodge, and 77% reduction. We're at a 3.2 mil defensive stat. This is before the multi-turn stacks. They do change 2 type of key spheres to rainbow key spheres, which, you know, it is instant rainbow, and then another random type 2 rainbow as well. Gogeta's obviously not taking damage here. We'll see what their damage numbers are. They're guaranteed critting on this turn as well. Keep that in mind, that those guaranteed crits are going to hit really hard. With 7 or more key spheres obtained, they get a guaranteed additional super, and then at 20 or more key, they get another guaranteed additional super attack. So they are able to do those 5 supers per turn, which is really good. This is with. Well, let me take a double look here, because this is without the Gogeta support, but they are getting the fusion category 40% attack and defense support. We definitely want to keep that in mind. Your UI would have died there. Well, we have the revive here anyway, so it's fine. Gogeta steals, doesn't matter. Yeah, so next turn we should be able to see what their biggest stats are going to be, because we're going to have Tech UI Goku's domain, and we're going to have this Gogeta's active skill buff. Let's just say it's going to be a really nasty turn. I mean, we might just kill here, right? Yeah, so that's a 45.7 million attack stat here. So based on what I'm seeing, the Gogeta was hitting harder even with 1 less stack right there, but they're going to get a bunch of these additional supers. Keep in mind, every 12 key super attack is also a massive raise attack and a greatly raised defense for the turn. So yeah, so this is the second one. We're going to get the... So we got the one where the enemy's HP is 50% or more. Then this is the guaranteed one that is at 20 key. We should get the one at 7 key as well. Then we should get the hidden potential one, is what I assume we'll see the hidden potential one. Worst case scenario, we don't see it, but yeah, here it is. Yeah, look at the amount of damage we did with them. Oh my goodness, dude. Absurd levels of damage. We could have gotten them with some extra stacks, but not really a big deal. I mean, they're guaranteed crit, and keep that in mind, man. So stupid. Wow. And then now next turn, we're going to have the extra 100% attack buff. They're not going to get the extra super, but with the above 50% HP. But we're still going to be looking really, really good. There it is. So again, we should be able to finish things off here. I mean, yeah, nice locking, but it doesn't really matter. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. Oh, wait. Are you kidding me? Wait. Oh, wait, no, I could just use the Vec Reactive skill. I kind of have to use the Vec Reactive skill, right? Am I going to kill I think we should be able to kill here. I have to Usher. And, well, this is where the Usher is really good. Because that stupid Jiren locking. I think we could finish things off here. If we don't, then I'll cry. We barely kill him. He has a 70%. Oh, okay. All right. The super's right at the end, but that doesn't really matter. Now we get Tech UI's domain up. We get AGL Gogeta's active skill. We're about to see some insane damage from the LR gods here. We'll use this. We got the extra rainbow orb changing. There that is. Yeah, we're about to cook. We're about to cook. So I get the Super Saiyan link, huh? Well, I guess the issue is I don't want to grab. Maybe I should have waited to. Use the active here, but that's fine. Okay, so we'll let Tech UI super first. That'll give us the extra attack buff too. We'll get this with Tech UI. We can get 6 key spheres. I would like to get more. Maybe I'm gonna reset the app so we can get better orbs. All right, we're back again. Well, let's see what we got here with the extra orb changing from the Gogeta. We got 7 now. I think 7. I'll take the extra one for sure. So once we get 7 key spheres, what are we looking at? 65 million defense. Or that's 6.5. Never mind. I'm kind of really stupid, chat. Okay, well, let's see. That's not 65. I can't count. The numbers are too big for my teeny tiny brain. Now keep in mind, Tech UI Goku, not only is his domain providing us tons of extra support, but with his super attack effects, he is actually going to be giving us an additional 59% attack and defense right there, which is really awesome. Really sick to see that. All right, nice dodge Tech UI there. Now we actually didn't get I missed the attack stat. Let me take a look here. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, that was 100 mil. 100 mil with the 78 mil. We got 2 more of these. 83. Oh my god. Oh, what? My goats are back. My goats. Imagine the active skill. I mean, I always knew the gods were going to be insane, but goodness. Does the 100 mil attack stat without items or anything? That's just them. Oh, that's crazy, man. I mean, definitely does way more damage than Super Saiyan 4s. They're crazy, man. Like once you get Tech UI's domain and everything, right? At their peak is higher than Super Saiyan 4s, is it not? I would argue that like peak performance is overall higher, but because like I mean they're not taking damage from supers anyways. I would say Super Saiyan 4s are still the overall better character, but wow, that is insane. Oh, could I like avoid killing this turn? I don't know if I can like just like be like, yeah, I don't want to finish this turn off. I feel like Jiren's just gonna finish the I think Jiren's done here, but if I can get the active skill here, I would actually like to see that. I mean, being fair, with the Super Saiyan 4s, we don't have obviously a domain. We also see the UI Goku's 59% attack buff. And when it comes to Super Saiyan 4s, they only had the active skill. But I mean, like, that was 11 stacks for both. Super Saiyan 4s, they were doing like what, near 70 mil. But the gods, man, that's a huge dump to 100 mil right there. And the Super Saiyan 4s don't have access to like Tech UI, like a Tech UI type unit, right? I mean, you could use Tech UI with them, but that's 30% domain support. And then obviously there's the extra additional we need to factor in as well. I would say I still think the Super Saiyan 4s are better, but offensively for sure the gods have a higher ceiling based on what I'm seeing. Either way, yeah, no, okay. Let's go into the short fights, the battle hardened foes. That there I think we'll see what they look like you know, under active skill as well, so it'll be really good. I'm underrating how much Gogeta. Yeah, Gogeta's counter does a lot of damage for sure, right? Like when you get the counter, like you could see like 150 mil counter, which definitely that matters. That's a huge ability too. I feel like, yeah, once you get the counter off though, that Super Saiyan 4 counter, like if you think about like that, like it's like 150 mil attacks, that, and then the Super Saiyan 4 still, but like the gods will do guaranteed crits and the extra super turn. It is close between the two. It's closer than people would say, I think. But yeah. So it's funny, I got a very similar situation where I think I'm just gonna push the gods off rotation here. Just like I did with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, that first rotation. That'll work out well. And I'll probably prioritize getting the gods some of these stacks here. So, I mean, we'll see, dude. Yeah, that battle motion animation is so good. So, Radiant Vegeta here will be just fine. I mean, the reason why I want to take them into this fight is to also show that they're good in these short fights. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta did very well here. But in this fight specifically, again, the gods will have the 77% damage reduction. So with that extra damage reduction, we're going to be very safe early on. Now, I could see a situation where it's like, oh, if you get these guys on turn 3, they're not going to be able to slot 1. But that's really it. And even then, if you are able to put them in slot 2 for some situation, or they're able to super before the super attack goes off, they'll be more than tanky enough anyways. So right here, we're going to see a 5 super attack turn. And again, this is without any of their godlings active. I guess one thing is, one thing to point out is that the LR gods will always be able to be ran with, I think, more different characters because they have prepared for battle. They have like these things that they aren't as reliant on compared to the Super Saiyan 4s. They really, like, they don't need them, but they really would like the links that give them, like saying Roar, GT, Shock, and Speed, right? Not that it really matters though. Like at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you get them, but they don't. You could probably run them with 0 links, and they're still like top 5 in the game, right? So, yeah. Boop. And well, if Kefla supers, this is not going to do any damage. Kefla only supers for 2.8 mil on her first turn. She will only start really doing some damage, like, you know, her second, fourth turn, but that's not really even going to happen. So we'll, I think, keep things as they are right here. I have Super Saiyan 4 Goku here on the team as well. He will still be providing Power Beyond Super Saiyan, the 50% defensive support, which will help out, right? Just have a floating support character here. Evolution Vegeta is here just because he's also a Rainbow Orb Changer. I think he's pretty nice in short content, right? And just using him more. I'm trying to use a lot of these newer anniversary characters so I can get a good grasp of how they are. Because in a day or so, well, probably like closer to 2 days, I'm gonna be making a tier list for the LRs. I think I also be making a tier list for the T-Wars as well. There's also the EX part that could be coming up, but I don't know. I think, yeah, because I need to make a update for Texel. And then now that we have all these new fights, right, I want to introduce a new format that I'm interested in trying with some of these tier lists. So we'll get this with you. Vegeta can grab that, and then this Vegeta can grab this. I mean, will we kill here in this turn? It's definitely possible. We didn't get that great of a luck with Blue Evolution. Blue Evolution, man, I feel like you could feel when he doesn't have that tournament of Power Link early on. Yeah, okay. I think next turn we'll just transform with the gods, pretty much. There's not really gonna be a reason not to. Great Vegeta will obviously just, oh yeah, he dodges anyway, so there you go. All right, so here we could actually get the LR Gods active skill. Yeah, because like at turn 3, you kind of need to get the LR Gods out, I feel like. That's something that you're just going to want to do. So we have not seen the active skill just yet. We could definitely just let it play here. I mean, I could use this, and then we could use the active skill next turn, though. I might do that, actually. We might just get the Gods and attack off, and then use the active skill next turn. Just because this is the only 3-phase fight here. That should be fine. And then who do we have coming up here? Blue Evolution? Yeah, that's okay. We'll do this here. Let's see. So, yep, there's dodge. 70% dodge. 77% reduction. Guard. Yeah. And a 30 mil attack set. This is with only a couple of stacks, which, I mean, we'll definitely take it, right? This is a more, I wouldn't say realistic, but this is just how they will look like in short fights. And I don't think we actually kill this specific phase here. I might actually use the Veku active skill here. And then we'll skip ahead, and then we'll just like kind of try to avoid doing a lot of damage here. Definitely don't want to do too much if I can, which seems like could be the case here. So let me skip ahead to next turn and we'll get the active skill. So I have not seen the active skill in so long. I'm actually really excited to see. I mean, once you get stacked up, if you get this active skill against one of these big bosses, it's going to do crazy damage. But right here, we have a good amount of links active. Let's go ahead and play this one. Yep, that's pretty good. And we did not get the KO screen, but that's fine. In fact, that will just allow me to show off more of the gods here. So that 1.9 mil. They no longer have the 77% reduction, but they will have the guard and the 70% chance to dodge here. So like in a situation like this, like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would be better. Like if this guy eats the super, they dodged it, of course, but if they would take that super attack right there, that Kefla super does hit like for 4 mil. Actually, yeah, that Kefla super hits quite hard. About 4 mil. I don't know if they would have lived, actually. They should have lived, but they probably would have taken a lot of damage there, right? But that's a 70% chance, right? So now we're in a situation where these guys are going to be like turn 2 into turn 4, because what's going to happen is that they're probably going to always finish off the fights. So because of that, we're going to be looking really good there. Obviously, Vegeta does not take damage there. Well, okay, I lied. Hello? I'm just a big, fat, dumb liar, apparently. I guess I just don't know anything about how Dokkan works. Whatever. Oh yeah. I forgot to turn off intros, so yeah. Good night, Sanju. Yeah, I gotta. We'll turn it off. Right. This is always such a good intro to see, though. Like they went crazy with the LR Gods intro animation, man. I mean, yeah, dude. 3 years ago, these guys were like out and just like new. That's crazy. I'm a Dokkan Unk at this point. Let's grab this, and we'll do this. Obviously, with this 77% reduction, even if they get supered here, we're not taking damage. I would like to see it. I just don't know if. Yeah, okay, there it is. Oh, they dodged anyways. Okay, well, they're not taking damage there. That's fine. And then from here, they'll just get these extra stacks in, and we could actually show them against hopefully the Ribrian 9mm Super, which I think we'll definitely finish this phase off. So that 9mm Super, I mean. Actually, another thing, we might just be able to use the active skill and finish them off anyways, right? But even if we don't get the active skill off, we'll be good to go. And I'd actually like to just have them dodge, or actually they would be able to straight up tank the 9mm Super, because they will have the 77% reduction, which will be very. It's just like that turn 1 where they're just invincible is just so good. Because you could control when you want to transform them. And unlike Freezier, it does not feel like a forced like transformation at all. Like in long events, you're not going to be damaged enough anyways. In short events, you're just going to have the damage reduction up like this. Like at all times. Like you're going to have a unit with 2 turns of 77% damage reduction is what you have with these guys in short events, which is absolutely insane. Really crazy. See, I would use. I'm thinking about using Techiwise active to get under 50% HP here, but also I want the gods to kind of do their thing here, right? Does that make sense? Like I just want to see them, because we saw the active skill, right? I would rather we see their actual performance in this spot, if that makes sense. Against this 9mm Super potentially. I mean, they might just straight up dodge it, or they might even just straight up disable the action, but still will be really nice to see. Well, I guess this we're killing anyways at this point, right? Because they're gonna get the 5 supers. Actually, we might not kill. Oh, well, my core disabled. There's a 21mm attack stat, chat. No, you just don't want to activate. Okay. This next one is a 23.8. Okay, 1 second. As you see, there's that 23mm attack stat I talked about. 23.8 specifically. Actually, gotta reset this here. You know what? Everything's always so scuffed anyways. Yep, they're dead. 29mm, I believe what that was. Or is it 26? I can't even count anymore. Yeah, no, it was 26. And the final one here, another 28.2. It's funny that that last super attack hits as hard as their first super does. That's so hilarious, dude. You got 84mm attack stats, 6.3mm defense with double Gogeta support, and then 2% for Goku's 2 turn support. Yeah. Other gods are kind of mid to you. I don't see how. I really don't see it. We couldn't see Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in that tanking role. So I'll be really interested to see if we could see, I mean, well, against, I should clarify, against the Tech Jiren. I'll be really interested to see if we could see that tanking role against Tech Jiren. Great, but yeah, dude, Great Vegeta is also just so good. And on this team, he's on the 220%, right? So he's able to just eat these attacks so incredibly well. We'll just leave them in slot 1 though. So we can get this here. 4 orbs should be fine. Not really that big of a deal. And this. I mean, this topo part, this part of this topo fight, I don't really care about showing, huh? I might just go all the way until the Tech Jiren part of the fight. Might be what I do. Because, I mean, we're able to see them do this, but this is Like at a point we kind of know what they do, and being fair, I've seen, you know, Super Saiyan 4 is what they do as well. Their base forms are obviously just identical. So especially if you know what the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is doing, or the Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta are doing, you know what these guys are doing too. I guess these guys, outside of like Saiyan Roar and stuff like that, like for these fours, will have higher defense than them maybe, but you're obviously gonna have Saiyan Roar and stuff active. Like even with that all considered, it seems quite even to me. So yeah, just the 5 supers turn is really stupid. If Topo doesn't super, yeah, okay. Let's go on ahead. All right, we're at a point where Topo is starting to hit really hard because we got all of these, like, let me see, we got 9 orbs here. We got like a bunch of Ki Blast supers last turn. Greater Vegeta got his 12 Ki off, so that's 1. This guy did 2 Ki Blast supers. Super Saiyan 3 Goku did 1, so this guy has his full buff up essentially for that. Yeah, we just healed back to full though because we just had the defense was so high there. So this is with the 77% reduction on guard. I actually really want to see Topo just super attack me here. That would be so peak. Come on, Topo, you got this. Don't dodge it. Dang it, they dodged it. I mean, they would have lived that 1.4 mil defense. Who lost the 77% damage reduction on guard. I just think it's too much. It's too much. But then now they just one shot. So yeah. Or at least one turn here. I'm gonna try not to one turn Jiren. And as long as we don't one turn Jiren, I want to see what these guys will do in that Tech Jiren phase. Because that Tech Jiren phase, man, he hits really hard. Yeah, look at the damage that they're doing. It's so satisfying seeing them just do 5 super attacks turn 1 like this. It's awesome, and still taking 0 damage with the dodge is also really cool. So, yep. So Jiren's instantly super, which means I might die. And if I die here instantly, then we're good. We're alive. Yeah, Greater Vegeta. Greater Vegeta's goated, man. Look at this guy. What a goated character. Pre-super attack 600k like that. Yeah, that's my king right there. Yeah. Post super attack, that would have been crazy. Okay, I wanted to show that though. So I mean, yeah, we cannot really actually get everything off here. I could revive or go for the revive here, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. We've seen the gods like in a lot of different scenarios. We've seen them just do a bunch of different things, man. They are insanely powerful, man. At bare minimum, 4th best unit in the game easily. So let me know what y'all think. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.